All right, well, this is episode one of the Triple P Doctor Who podcast. Um, so, a little introduction into why I'm doing it is pretty much I just saw the latest Doctor Who episode with Jodie Whittaker regenerating into David Tennant's Doctor, which honestly was like an amazing episode. Like, it had been a while since I saw a Doctor Who episode that I was excited for. Like, Jodie was a great doctor, but I don't think Chris Chibnall's writing was all that great. So I think the show suffered a lot, and I don't know if Tennant's coming back to, get people back into watching Doctor Who, or if there's like another reason behind it. Obviously, Russell T Davies is writing again, so that's that alone is amazing. It's like, I don't know. I just think it's gonna be super great for the show, and I'm super excited about it. So when I finished watching it, I was like, you know what? Like, I haven't seen like the older seasons since like God knows when, like 2005, I think, when they came out. I usually revisit some episodes, but not all of them. So I thought, hey, you know what? I have the time. I can watch an episode before I go to bed, talk about it a little bit, and, hopefully you guys enjoy it. I don't really have much to say. As I was watching the episode, I kind of wish I was writing things down so that I could like go through it. So I don't know. So I guess this is like a practice run, and maybe I'll redo the first episode later on. But yeah, so here we go. So the first episode is Rose. It starts with that wonderful intro with the TARDIS going through what I think is a wormhole, and that classic music intro, which I don't know. Just when I saw it, I was like, it's so simple yet, it feels right when you watch it and listen to it. Um, the I don't like how it starts, how the episode starts with Rose kind of like waking up and rushing through London. I guess maybe it's just like how things were shot back then, but it's like her speeding through, waking up, then going to the shop to where she works, and this weird little music that they had. Like, I don't know, I just thought it was kind of weird. Um, and then you have the doctor come out when the plastics are ready to attack Rose. Um, which the plastics are an interesting, like, it's a good idea. Like, I would have never thought of that. Like, making mannequins like the evil guys. I guess it's a pretty neat idea, and the special effects that worked on the show, I think, did an amazing job, because like right now it's like 2022, and as I'm watching it, I'm like, it aged pretty fucking well. Like, the BBC, I don't think put a lot of money in Doctor Who to begin with, or any of its shows, but it was decent. Like, I think pretty much everything except the consciousness at the end, that little goo thing. I think that's the part where you could tell, like, okay, yeah, like this is some old shit, but it's still good, It doesn't affect you from enjoying the show. And as I watched it, like, I couldn't remember, like, I kind of it, like, not that I couldn't remember. It's just like it kind of. I guess I forgot how the mom like throws herself at the doctor when he goes visit Rose in the apartment. And she's all like, "Oh, I'm in my own room, and there's a strange man here, like, trying to, I don't know, trying to fuck the doctor or something." That's that's some weird scene they added. I don't know. It was pretty funny. Um, let's see, what else did I? What else was fun? Oh, the music, like, I don't know if it's Rose theme or the Doctor's theme, but it sounds like angelic, and I don't know. I think it's this. I think it's the Doctor's theme because pretty sure that's the same music it plays when he regenerates. But yeah, the music's pretty good too. The I don't know, just watching the old cast, like, I don't know, like, you kind of just I don't you forget that Doctor Who is not just a doctor and the companion, but like in these, well, I think in all seasons they kind of give you little characters here and there that are not companions but are still out through like are still pretty big in the show, right? So Mickey and the mom, and I think the old man, I forgot his name. I think it's Donna Noble's father or grandparent or something. Like, that guy was amazing. Anyway, getting sidetracked. So anyway, so I was watching it. It's pretty decent episode. Pacing's pretty well. Like, it's pretty much they're trying to take over the world. The plastics are trying to take over the world because theirs got destroyed, or they pretty much ate everything they could, and the doctor ends up, well, the doctor and Rose end up finding the consciousness where everything's being broadcast in that Ferris wheel in London, and they throw that anti-plastic thing, whatever. It's typical Doctor Who saving the world, right? But I think it's a good, solid episode. Like, you get a feel of how Eccleston plays the Doctor. You kind of like. I think it's pretty safe to say that you end up liking Rose from the get go. I don't think she's like unlikable at all. Like, she's very charismatic, and she wasn't afraid of everything that was happening. Like, even though those plastic things try to kill her. Oh, well, you know what? I think it would have been different if, like, those plastic things used their guns that they use when they're going rampant near the end, like where they're shooting up the mall. They end up shooting that guy that she meets online that was tracking, like, who the Doctor was. Like, that's a sad end for that guy. Like, he's all like investigating who the Doctor is, never gets to meet him, and finally his theories are proven right, and he just gets shot in the face in front of his family. That's kind of sad. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I can just say that the first episode, if I had to rate it right now, I would give it a 10. The rating's probably going to go down because I know it's not the best Doctor Who episode. Like, I know Eccleston has some pretty good ones, and I'm excited to revisit them. I'm trying to, like, remember, like, what episodes I liked and things about them, but, like, I guess it's been so long that I think it's gonna feel like watching it for the first time. So I just have bits and pieces of Bad Wolf Bay, and, like, the one with Simon Pegg. Like, there's, like, bits and pieces I still remember. I think it's gonna be interesting. I might record the podcast while I watch it. Maybe just wear some headphones or something so I can listen to the audio of the show as I just talk into the mic. But we'll see. I don't know. What else can I share? Well, I guess I'll talk to you a little bit more about Doctor Who. I know the first episode review or recap or whatever I'm doing uh, might not be the greatest thing. Maybe it needs more structure. And I'm hoping it'll get better as I record more uh, episodes. But Doctor Who wasn't. I started watching Doctor Who because I started listening to the Nerdist podcast with Chris Hardwick, and he would always talk about how great Doctor Who was, right? So one day I decided to uh, check it out, and I watched it, and I fell in love with it, and it was a gateway to all the entertainment that London has that I never really checked out. So thanks to Doctor Who, I ended up watching The It Crowd and Black Books and just just other British shows, the Graham Norton show, which I loved, and um, the other guy. Oh my god, I'm blanking out. The other tall guy with the talk show, and then Alan Carr, Chatty Man. Just a lot of things. Um, oh, and when I was watching the first episode, I remembered like all the other things that I would watch because of Doctor Who. Like once the proms came out, I wouldn't know that was a thing. Like till later, and I would just scour the internet until I found a video of it because I couldn't get it anywhere. Um, so that was also fun, and I remember like interviews that I would watch, and I don't know, just the happy times, I guess. I associate Doctor Who with very good memories, so I don't know. That's all I got for you today. If you have any comment suggestions on how to talk about the episodes, or if you have videos you want to share about Doctor Who, anything, just comment and then I'll check them out. And if you're a dick, then you're a dick too, and I might also reply to you. Who knows? Anyway, that's it for me. You're looking at the ceiling, and you probably look at my hand a little bit. I'll probably record with my face at some point. I'm recording it at night because that's when I have free time. But eventually, hopefully, I can record some episodes during the daytime, and that's when I'll show my face. But if you are trying to picture who I am or what I look like, just imagine a fat nerd, and that's pretty much what it is, right? So thanks for listening. Again, I'm going to try to do these at least 2 episodes a week. Don't know if they're going to be 10 minutes long, 13 minutes long like this one. Yeah, we'll see. I think I would like to have like a co-host so I can kind of talk to them. Maybe I can find somebody that hasn't seen the show and they can watch it and we can talk about what they liked and didn't like. I think that could be an interesting take on it. I really don't know how these people that review shows do it. How do they make them 30 minutes long or whatever? I'm looking at the timer on my camera and it's at 14 minutes right about now. And I don't know, I listen to podcasts that are like hours long. So I got some practicing to do and some research to do. So hopefully the next episode is good and I give you more things to talk about in regards to Doctor Who. I don't know. Like, leave comments if you have questions or in regards to what I liked or didn't like about the episode. Or just tell me what you liked and what didn't like about the episode. And that's it. Thank you for listening. Ciao.